Hi everybody, Fil Easi here. I'm doing an update on the garden, taking you through the vegetable garden right now and where things are at. We're around July 13th right now, and we've had a pretty mild month or so here. A little bit of moisture, a little bit of sun, more cloud than sun though, I'd say. So yeah, just gonna take you through the different gardens here today. Okay, apple trees seem to be doing okay. These have really taken off, our pumpkins and squashes. If you look at my previous video updates, quite a difference happening here. Sunflowers, all these volunteer sunflowers are coming out. It's beautiful. Got lots of bees being attracted to the garden. And these, yeah, just really happy having all those. I've got the potatoes here. You can kind of see the row with my foot there. But yeah, it's filled in nicely. Good growth as well. We walk up the potato row and you get to one of my favorite things happening this year is borage. I don't know if you guys know what borage is, but it's an edible. Flowers are edible in salads, and the bees really attracted. And bees are good for the pollination, which then of course helps increase your production of your vegetables and fruits. I'll just pan over to some of the peas here. I talked earlier about how some peas were growing really well and some weren't. Well, that remained the case the whole time. These are like more than 6 feet tall, some of these, and they're just full of peas. We've been eating for days out of here. But then the outside rows that I talked about, they never grew. Never grew past 6 inches, 10 inches. I'm going to be pulling all this up shortly and be planting some buckwheat. I'll take you through the hows and whys I do that. But great peas happening. Really happy with that. Garlic as well. They're close. I'm waiting for the right time. It's been a little too wet. I'm hoping for it to dry out and get sunny right before I do the harvest. That should be in the next week or two. And then we've got the Swiss chard and the onions and various vegetables into the back side of the garden here, along with, of course, more sunflowers. Yeah, oh, I'll show you the cucumbers here, because I've got them growing in the greenhouse, and I'm pruning them, and we've got the ones out here in the cages that I'm not going to prune, and I'm going to see how it goes. What the differences are. Hey everybody, we're going to do a tour of the greenhouse now, where we're growing our peppers, cucumbers, and tomatoes. It's July 13th, and we are starting to get a lot of fruit production, so I'll take you through a walkthrough. So we've had lots of growth on the tomatoes. They're getting quite tall. I've continued to train them up. The stakes, I came back after about 5 days away, and there had been significant growth, so I had to do a whole lot of pruning today. But as you can see lower down, the fruits are starting, or the tomatoes are starting to come. So that's great. We've got some red tomatoes already that we're starting to eat. There's some of them right there ripening. And we also then did the cucumbers here and did a lot of training them up the ropes today, and we've already done some pickling. So where the pickling cucumbers came first, and we've done about 4 jars so far, so that's great. They're growing really well. I did some fertilizing today. I need to do some Epsom salt spraying. Check out my other videos. I talk about how to foliar spray with Epsom salts and boric acid, and I found, at least from what I'm seeing here, the results are going quite well. Here's the peppers, and they too are starting to come out. If you look closely, you'll see a bunch of peppers forming. And I have the plant that I was letting go. I didn't prune as much, and I got full peppers that are going to be ready to eat real soon. And here's that tomato I showed you guys before. It is probably going to be eaten tonight. It's looking really, really good. Awesome. So there's the greenhouse where it's at the moment. Hey everybody, here's the tour of the fruit garden. can see we've got lots of raspberries that are coming out. This is the current fruit that we're having to pick. We tend to eat as many as we can, and we freeze the rest for smoothies. So we'll be picking these every 2 days probably at this point. I'm going to show you the rest of the garden now. So here's the strawberry patches. They're pretty much done for this part of the season. We've eaten everything we could and frozen the rest. These types of berries come back twice though. I think they're called ever-bearing, so there'll be a whole other crop that comes. But right now it's good that they're taking a break so we can focus in on the raspberries over here. They're getting quite thick. Many to do. Oh, you can see I ended up picking up some walnut trees here. I have to plant those. I'll be doing a video on the how to plant your walnut trees in a few days here. But our blueberries are continuing. We have, oh, I just spotted probably the first blueberry of the season right there. I'm sure someone's going to come by and grab that pretty quick. Oh, I see someone getting in there now. Helps eat them and pick them. It's great. So blueberries are continuing along. Raspberries, strawberries. There's the fruit garden, guys.